So, like the brother was explaining to you, you know, Christ, there's a very descriptive way that he's explained or characterized in the Bible, right? Very different than the one that the churches portray him to be, right? If you look up Jesus Christ on Google Images, are you going to get the accurate description of Christ, or are you going to get the image that they portray throughout colonialism and throughout the four corners of the earth as Christ, right? You're going to get that image, right? So why is that? It's been whitewashed, right? It's been whitewashed because there's a narrative. There is an agenda, right? The people that control the world are the same people that took the Israelites into slavery and that still have us in captivity to this day, right? The so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we are all the same people, right? We're just different tribes. That's why you got the Argentinians, you got the Mexicans, you got the natives, you got the so-called African-American blacks, you got the Haitians and the Jamaicans, right? We're all the same people descended from the 12 tribes of the children of Israel, right? And according to prophecy, God explained to the Israelites that if y'all don't keep my commandments, I'm going to send you into captivity to your enemies, to your oppressors. And you'll read about that happening all throughout the Bible, right? And there's only one group of people that fit that narrative, which would be, like I said, the Black, Hispanic, Native Indians, right? And it's no wonder that we go through all these different atrocities, all these different tortures, and we're just enduring constantly, and we're wondering why these things continuously happen, right? Well, we're in the last days, right? We're at the end of times, right? And when I say that, I'm just talking about the end of our captivity, right? And God said that in the last days, he's going to pour out his spirit upon his sons and his daughters to remember who we are, right? And that's why we're out here right now as the messengers of the Lord to give you the message, the gospel, which is repent and keep the commandments, right? And that's how you're going to be saved out of America getting destroyed, because you see all the things going on in the world, right? World War III is happening. Trump, he declared war with Venezuela, right? Even though they're not making a big deal about it, it is a big deal, right? Because that's going to lead into the Third World War, Lord willing, right? But we got to stay diligent and vigilant and watch what's going on, because the Most High is doing all these things for his people. Right. Are you familiar with anything that pertains to the Bible?
Here and there. I haven't read it myself, no.
Okay. Well, there's a very famous figure. His name is Moses, right? Do you know what Moses is famous for? Okay, taking his people, right? Parting the sea, right? Right, he took his people. You know who his people are? We've been talking about them ever since you've been up here. The Israelites, right? Go. So Moses took his people from where? You know? Let me get that Revelation 11.
Right. Book of Revelation, chapter 11 and verse 8.
Oh, watch this.
It's like Revelation chapter 11 and verse number 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the streets of that great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt.
Right, so this is John the Revelator. He's given a prophecy about the Israelites, saying that their dead bodies will be all over this great city that is known as spiritual Egypt, right? Because in ancient Egypt, that's where the Israelites were. When Moses went in there and saved them, they were in Egypt and they were being massacred, right? Pharaoh commanded that all the sons under 2 years old would be killed, right? And that's why God had to pour out his wrath. He sent terrible plagues upon Egypt, and he sent Moses in there to deliver the children of Israel out of Egypt, right? But John said in the last days, the Israelites will be in a place called spiritual Egypt, right? Because you got to think about it, 2,000 years ago, they didn't know about America, right? This is considered the new world, right? So he's looking at his people and he's seeing their dead bodies everywhere. And he classified that place as spiritual Egypt, right? Because the same way that Moses took his people out of ancient Egypt, they walked through the Red Sea, right? Christ is going to bring his people out of spiritual Egypt, understand? Which is America, that so-called great city.
Spiritual Egypt is America?
Read that again. Watch.
And
because what are they trying to? What is Trump's whole campaign slogan? What is his motto?
Make America, again.
Make America what again?
Try to be great.
Right. Read that again. Exactly. It was only great whenever so-called Black, Hispanic, Native Indians were enslaved, right? Were being closed down, right? Had dogs sicked on them, right? They were getting spit on when they were walking into restaurants and stuff, right? That's the only time that America was great for the so-called white man, right?
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 11 and verse 8. And their dead bodies,
Israelites' dead bodies,
shall lie in the streets of that great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt.
Like what happened in 1921 in Tulsa, Oklahoma, right? Black Wall Street, where they actually bombed the city, right? You in history, there's so many massacres that took place in the United States where they would kill whole cities of so-called blacks and browns, right? Like the brother you just mentioned earlier, the Alamo Bowl, where the United States went to war with the Mexicans and killed 800 Mexicans in one day, right? So this Bible is full of prophecies, and it's all about God's chosen people and us. You see that? Look at that. All the different their dead bodies shall lie in the streets of that great.
That's just the Midwest.
Right? You see that?
That's just
How about we kept the receipts?
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, we did. Exactly. Right? And you know who kept the receipt? The Most High God did. Right. The Most High, He's not going to forget any of this, but that's what Christianity and religion and all these different feel-good philosophies want you to think. Right? Hey, don't worry about it. That's the past. Why y'all keep bringing up old stuff? Right? Why can't we move forward? Right? It's because they don't want to move forward. They always want to remember 9/11. Right? We got Veterans Day. Right? We got Labor Day and Memorial Day. We always got to remember their feats, their accomplishments. The 4th of July. Right? What were we doing during the 4th of July? We was enslaved. Right? Let me get Deuteronomy 10 and 12, right? Because I know it's kind of cold, it's kind of frigid, you know, but it's important that you receive this message so that you can understand what you got to do to stay. Because again, God destroyed Egypt for what they did to the Israelites. America's gonna, God is gonna destroy modern Egypt, spiritual Egypt, which is America. He's gonna do that again, and He's sending Christ back, the black Messiah that we just read about, to save His people like Moses did.
Oh God. I thought it was like some kind of like Christmas carol.
Because this is what the Bible is about. It's about God's people. And there's nothing in this world that happens by chance. There's no such thing as coincidence, right? It's God, right? But read that.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10 and verse 12.
Bring it up.
And now Israel.
And now who?
And now Israel. What doeth the Lord thy God require of thee, but to fear the Lord thy God?
See that? See, we didn't know that God actually required something of us. Right? Because we didn't know that we are God's chosen people. Right? Before we continue in that, did you know that God had a chosen people before you came up here today?
Mixed, black and white.
That He had chosen people.
That He had a chosen people.
Yeah.
See that? See, that's what our people are missing. We're missing who we are. We're missing what our God actually likes and requires. You know, like, look, we can't just say we believe in God and then go about doing our own things and trying to worship God our own way. Right? Because that is exactly why the Most High's wrath and His anger is upon us right now, because we keep trying to do our own thing. Not what God requires of us, right? I'm going to show you that God had a chosen people, or still has one, right? Keep reading on that.
The Lord thy God, to walk in all His ways, and to love Him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul.
So what's your name? Pearl. So that's what we got to do, Pearl. We got to fear God. We got to love Him with all our heart, soul, and mind. We got to walk in all His ways, right? Keep reading.
To keep the commandments.
What do we got to do?
To keep the commandments.
We got to stop focusing our mind and just doing what they tell us to do, and focus on keeping the commandments of our God, whose name is Yahweh, right? The Jewish man, they're going to call Him Yahweh. Right? Hashem, right? But His name is Yahweh.
That's right.
Keep reading on that.
God. To keep the commandments of the Lord and His statutes, which I command thee.
Go to 15. All the way to 15.
This day for thy good. Behold, the heaven. It's like the heaven and the heavens of heavens is the Lord, thy God. The earth also with all that therein is.
So our God, see, this is what we got to understand, is that all the other nations, they have their own gods, right? The Chinese men, they worship Buddha. The Arabs, they worship Allah. The East Indians, they worship Krishna and all their gods, right? We serve the one true living God, who is the God of the heavens,
Right.
Right, the God of the earth,
Right.
Everything that you see belongs to the Most High God, the one true living God. Read on.
Right. Only the Lord, it's like, only the Lord had a delight in thy fathers.
Now listen, right? Now the same God who runs the heavens, who runs the earth, he said he only had a delight in our fathers. Right? What's that mean? If I only had a delight in you and not him.
Right.
Means I appreciate you, right?
Right.
I like you, right?
Right.
That's how God feels about our fathers, our ancestors, the 12 tribes. Keep reading.
A delight in thy fathers to love them.
To do what?
To love them.
He said he only had a delight in our fathers to love them. Read on.
And he chose their seed.
And he did what?
Chose their seed.
He chose the progeny, right? The descendants of the 12 tribes of Israel.
That's right.
Which you would be from the tribe of Naphtali. Read on.
After them, even you above all people.
Nah, the same as.
Above all people.
Nah, equal to.
Above all people.
That's how the Most High God feels about the children of Israel.
That's right.
Right? That we're above everybody. Right? Read on.
As it is this day.
See, you don't change. See,
Right.
Christianity teaches that God changed. One day he felt this way, and then the next day he felt like loving everybody.
Right.
The Bible say, Malachi 3:6, I am the Lord thy God, I change not.
Right. That's right.
Are not consumed, right?
Right.
See, we got to get into this Bible, because this Bible is a tool book, right? It's the key that we've been missing to the secret door, right, that leads to everlasting life.
Right.
This Bible belongs to us. Right? This is what God gave to our Father so that we can live and have everlasting life.
Right.
And not feel oppressed and not feel like we don't have a chance or an opportunity. Right? Because we've been underfoot of our enemies for so long, looking for answers, wondering why is this happening, but we refuse to pick up this Bible and read it.
Right.
Because again, we've been indoctrinated to believe that this is this is Jesus, right? Now, if we subconsciously know, man, he been whipping our behind for all this time, why would I go and pick up a book that's gonna remind me of our oppressor?
Right.
That's what we think. So, but that's not the truth. That's not the truth, sister. So, Pearl, check out the information.
I was talking to the brother.
Right?
You guys don't have a church right
Yeah.
right here?
We have a school, it's on Friday.
Yeah.
We got a school, definitely got a school. Check out the just started the invitation over there. We got videos, over like 800 some videos. We said reach out or anything else, and we give you the address too. So we also have sisters too. So there's women that's in this thing that understands children if you have it. You know what I'm saying? We have married sisters, single sisters that can edify you further. If you don't want to hear a man's voice, you want to hear from a woman's view, it's going to be the same thing, but it's going to be a softer tone. You know what I'm saying? You can reach out. You can get information from the spirit.
So, Pearl, before you leave today, what's your nationality?
Black and Argentinian?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
What God call you?
What is it? Israel?
Yes, Israelite.
For what tribe though?
Remember what tribe?
These are the tribes right here?
Yeah.
I gotta try it.
It's on the back of that flyer too. Can't forget it.
Naphtali. Naphtali. That's how you say that, man. All praise to the Most High. Right.
Come on.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Be safe.
Through the Spirit, Lord willing, you know, hey, dude, it's going to be a natural separation. As she gets built up in the Spirit, Lord willing, right? But hey, again, all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai for allowing us to come out here today and to wake up the lost sheep of the house of Israel, right? Man, we got to understand that the Most High God, he's not playing, right? Everybody want to play, but the Most High, he's not playing at all. Right? Everybody's doing their own thing, walking after their own lust, worshiping whatever, whomever, right? They're doing whatever they want to do, man. But that's why the Most High God is going to have to destroy 2/3 of the children of Israel, right? And all the damn dirty heathen here in America, right? The Most High God, he's a jealous God, man.
That's right.
All right, let me get that in 1 Corinthians chapter 10. It started verse number 20, right? We're about to, you know, we're approaching this wicked holiday known as Christmas, right? New Year's. All our people gonna be partaking. How y'all doing, family? Y'all believe in God? Get us some deals? No? He said, nah.
He said, nah.
Hey, well look, the Most High God's gonna say no to you in the day of judgment, right? but he's gonna go to the Catholic Church on Sunday, right? Eat the damn wafer, drink of the wine,
Do confession.
Kiss the feet
do his
of that
confession,
statue.
man. Right?
Put ashes on his forehead.
Yeah, right? Do the little the catechism, whatever they call it, man. But anyway, the Most High God, he's against Christmas, he's against all these pagan holidays. But our people are gonna partake, they're gonna worship the tree, they're gonna bow down, give sacrifice to Satan, right? They're gonna set their children on Satan's lap, man, right? And they're doing all of this in the name of Christ.
And he got his hand in his pocket.
You see that? They're misrepresenting the Most High God and his son Yahweh Shai, man, right? And all they're doing is worshiping a pagan God, right? Read that.
The book of 1 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 20. But I say that these things with the Gentiles sacrifice, they sacrifice to devil.
What is Christmas?
They sacrifice to devils,
right?
and not to Yahweh.
See, Christmas ain't got nothing to do with the Most High God. You got a question?
Who were the Edomites?
So what's your ethnicity, man?
Just white. I'm not sure.
Okay.
English, I think.
English. What about you?
Germanic.
Germanic? Okay. He was probably a Viking in one of his lives, right? Pillaging, right? But so the Edomites today would be classified as the English, the Germans, the French, the Spanish, right? Y'all are the Edomites, right? Y'all are, matter of fact, let me get the book of Malachi, right? Chapter 4.
Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up.
I'll show you something about the Edomites and America, right?
The book of Malachi, chapter 4. What you want?
Start at verse, or there's 1 rather.
God. The book of Malachi,
4, right?
chapter 1 and verse number 4. Verse 3, verse 2. I have loved you, said the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein as thou loved us, was not Esau Jacob's brother?
So Esau, that is actually the twin brother of Jacob, right? Which would make us long-lost brothers, right? The so-called Black, Hispanic, Native Indians are the brothers to the Caucasians, right? Read on.
Was not Esau Jacob's brother, said the Lord. Yet I love Jacob.
Right, but God, he loves Jacob. He loves us. He loves the so-called Black, Hispanic natives. Read on.
And hated Esau.
And he hates your forefather and your descendants. That's not what the Bible teaches, though.
Nigga, I don't get no foot.
But we don't care what you got to say.
Right,
either,
at all.
Right,
at all.
Right. That's not what the Bible said.
At all.
So your God can love anybody. We don't care about your God.
Let's talk about it, bro.
Right, read on.
And I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build and I will throw down.
See, God is going to destroy America. He's going to destroy Germany. He's going to destroy Britain and the UK. He's going to destroy France and Spain. He's going to destroy all of your damn kingdoms. Right? But read on.
And they shall call them the border of wickedness.
No matter where an Edomite is, it's going to be wickedness there, man. Right? Read on.
And the people against whom?
And the what?
The people against whom the Lord had indignation forever.
So the Edomites would be the people who God hates forever, right? That's who the Edomites are, which would be you and your people, right? To answer your question, go ahead.
So you hate us?
I hate what God hates.
Right.
Right? What a perfect hatred. Let me get that Psalm 139.
God, it's the book of Psalms, chapter 139.
And we answer everything with the Bible, right? Because we believe in the Bible. We don't care about opinions and feelings, right?
At all.
You can't get mad at us for believing in the Bible if you claim to believe in the Bible. Read that.
Psalms 139 and verse 21. Do not I hate them, O Lord, that hate thee.
See, even King David said, I hate them that hate you, God. Right? And we feel the same way. Because y'all don't love God, even though you might claim to, innately, y'all can't love God.
At all.
Read that. All.
And am I not grieved with those that rise up against thee?
Right.
I hate them with a perfect hatred.
So yes, we hate you with a perfect hatred. All right, go ahead.
I count them my enemies.
And you are our enemies.
Right.
And we gonna take you down.
Right.
Right. We gonna put you in chains.
Right.
We gonna dash your babies against the stone.
That's
right.
Right. And there ain't nothing you can do about it.
At all.
Read that.
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 12, and verse number 10.
Right.
And it reads, Never trust thine enemy.
Do what?
Never trust thine enemies.
Hey, and we adhere to the wisdom that this Bible gives us to never trust you, because your track record is a testament against you, man. You go everywhere you go, you're gonna rape, you're gonna rob, you're gonna steal,
Right.
pillage, and deceive the inhabitants just to take their resources and everything that they got.
Yeah.
So we know not to trust you.
Right. You gonna do all that?
You already have.
Right.
And you reap the benefits of it, man. That's why you had the unmitigated, how you even say it?
Mitigated gall.
Yeah, you have the gall, right, to stand here, smoking them cancer smoke,
Right.
and breathing it all up in our faces.
In this holy place.
Hey, the only reason you're able to do that right now is because of what your forefathers have done.
Right.
Right? So, yes, you are a benefactor of what your ancestors have done. And therefore, let me get to Isaiah. This is what God is going to do to you. Come on, we're going to get that right next. Isaiah 14 to 21.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 14 and verse number 21. It's like 21. Prepare slaughter for his children.
So right now, this is us preparing y'all for what God's going to do to y'all. Read.
For the iniquity of their fathers.
For what your fathers have done. For the crimes that your fathers have committed, y'all are going to get slaughtered.
Right.
It just is what it is. Go ahead and read that.
Right. This is the book of Christopher Columbus and the African Holocaust. Slavery and the rise of European capitalism.
See, not only do we deal with the Bible, but we have secular historical facts to bring out as well.
Right.
Right?
See that?
John Henry Clark. Please. It says,
See, we didn't have to do nothing.
Right,
We didn't have to do nothing.
Right.
See, we're going to get the victory every time, man.
Right.
The Most High is going to give us the victory every time.
Right.
Because this is the truth. And no lie can stand against the truth. Man. Right? But back on this Christmas rebuke, man. We're not dealing with Christmas. God not dealing with Christmas either because it's wicked as hell. Right? It ain't got nothing to do with God.
At all.
Right? But they're going to commercialize it, make it all about fat Santa and some wicked elves. Right?
Yeah.
And at the same time, it has something to do with Christ's birth. But, you know, Daniel 12:4 said in the last days, knowledge is going to be increased. Right? So now everybody's coming to the understanding that December 25th ain't got nothing to do with Jesus the Christ.
At all.
Ain't got nothing to do with Jesus of Nazareth.
At all.
Right? But instead of condemning that holiday and dismissing it entirely, they're going to call it a family potluck. Right? They're going to call it family day. Right? They're still going to give Christmas presents, man. Right? They're still going to set up the Christmas tree. Right?
Saying a different spirit.
Exactly, man. But look, it's all the same, man. You're still keeping the traditions of men and forsaking the law of your fathers, man.
Right.
Forsaking the commandments that the Most High gave you.
Right.
The Most High gave you Hanukkah, Kanaka, right? Feast of dedication in which you're able to commemorate something holy, righteous in the eyes of God, man. Something that's honorable. We got to get back to holding ourselves to a godly standard. Right? And stop walking after the ways of America.
Come on,
because matter of fact, let me get the book of First Maccabees, chapter 4 and 44, right? Yeah, go ahead, King.
This is the history of the word Old Nick.
You see that?
Is an informal, often humorous nickname of the devil or Satan.
See that?
A chief spirit of evil.
Hey, chief what?
A chief spirit of evil.
See, that's what all Christmas is. It's a spirit of evil, man.
Right.
And as a matter of fact, when you go into damn the real deal paganism and the real deal wickedness of Christmas and how it comes from Esau is all about the holly tree.
right.
When you understand the holly tree and how Esau get down,
Yeah.
Hollywood, which is used, right?
Facts.
But then the holly tree was real big in it's real big in Christmas. Right? They got decked the halls with bells of holly. Right? It's all witchcraft and sorcery that comes from Esau.
It said
man.
deck the halls with boughs of folly.
See that?
Fa la 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 la.
Hey man.
Madness.
It's all wickedness, man. And God hates it, but our people gonna do what they want to do instead of turning back to the Most High.
Come.
Read that in Maccabees.
It's the book of First Maccabees, chapter 4 and verse 44.
Bring it out.
And it reads, and when as they consulted what to do with the altar of burnt offerings,
Right.
which was profane.
Which was what?
Which was profane.
they thought it best to put it down.
Right, because the heathens came in, they desecrated our temple, they profaned the altar.
Right.
Our righteous forefathers like, man, what do we gotta do? Right? Let me get that First Corinthians 10 and 4. Hey sister, how you doing today? You don't know you got 2 minutes for God real quick?
Sister,
2 minutes.
take a flyer.
Come get a flyer. Right?
Drop
First
something.
Corinthians 10 and 4. Right? So our righteous forefathers had to pull down the altar, man. Right? Because why? It was against the Most High God. It was desecrated. The heathens came in and did what they want to do with it, man.
Right.
We got to do the same thing in these last days. We got to pull down what the heathens have gave to us. Pull down the profanation and the uncleanness that the goddamn devils have defiled us with, man.
Right.
Right? Read that in First
The
Corinthians.
book of 1 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 4.
Look out.
And did all drink the same spiritual drinks?
What is it? Second Corinthians. Weapons of our warfare.
This book is 2 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahweh to the pulling down of strongholds.
See, we gotta pull down the strongholds that the heathen have given us, man.
right.
The Christianity, the Christmas, right? The New Year's, so-called New Year's, man.
Right.
Janus, Valentine's Day, man.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
gotta pull down the cross-dressing, right? The men acting like the women acting like the men. Hey, brother, how you doing? You got 2 minutes for God real quick?
No, I'm good,
You good?
Gotta go get some heat, man.
One
Man, you
scripture.
gotta-
One scripture.
You gotta get this food right here.
Right.
Get the bread of life, brother.
Spirit.
You see that? That's a product of the strongholds that the heathen have given us, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Our people are taking refuge in the fortresses, in the garrisons of the heathen. Man. Right. We gotta pull it down. Right?
down.
Like our forefathers did. Keep reading.
They thought it best to put it down. Lest it should be a reproach to them.
And that's why the heathen are able to reproach us, man, because we're over here still doing what the heathen wants us to do.
Right.
See, the heathen, they can't come up and reproach us, man.
At all.
How many heathens came up, man? Hey, the brother got a liar, man. He was joning on these damn devils. They couldn't do nothing but take it. Calling them pudgy, calling them damn red face, man. They was hurt.
Sitting there smiling.
Hey, you can tell the first occasion with the Issacharites and the fat man, he was hurt, man. He might go home and do something to himself, man. Right. But the heathen, they can't reproach us. But whenever you in all these different religions, right, and where you're following your own heart and you're doing your own lust, then you become a reproach to the heathen, right? A byword, a shaking of the head, man. A hissing. They can say whatever they wanted to say about you because, look, you're a mockery, man.
Right.
They did that on purpose. Now you a circus to them. Right? But they're afraid of men like us, man.
Right.
They know to watch out for us. Right? We are public enemy number one. That's why they got to hit out for the brothers here in St. Louis.
That's right.
They doing a work too mighty out here, man.
Right.
Matter of fact, give me that first Maccabees 5. Right? Keep reading on that.
Lest it should be a reproach to them because the heathen had defiled it. Wherefore they pulled it down.
See, the heathen have defiled us, man. As black, Hispanic, Native Indians, the Israelites, the heathen have defiled us, man. Right? We are a nation of kings and priests, princesses. We have to walk accordingly, man. Right? In a standard of godliness, perfecting holiness. Matter of fact, give me that First Corinthians 7. Right? Get your precept too.
And it's the book of Second Chronicles, chapter 29, in verse number 5.
Bring it up.
And it reads, and said unto them, hear me, ye Levites, sanctify now yourselves, and sanctify the house of Yahweh, of your fathers, and carry forth the filthiness out of the holy place.
See, we gotta take all the filthiness out of us, man.
Right.
Take out the malice, the envying, the grudging, the fornication. Take out the idols, man. We gotta clean ourselves, man, because Yahweh Shai returning. And you don't want to go into that wedding and have your garment, have on the wrong garment. You're not in the wedding clothes, man. You got the wrong apparel, you got stains all on your garment, you're defiled by the heathen, man. Hey, what Jeremiah say? In Jeremiah 10 and 1. He said, learn not the way of the heathen. if we just applied that, man, how much better off would we be as a
Right.
people, man?
That's crazy.
Right?
Yeah.
Just stop doing what they do, man.
Yeah.
And
Be
start.
sport mini skirts.
Hey, follow your father, man. You see that? Follow your fathers, man.
Yeah.
Right? But we have forsaken the Holy One of Israel. Right? And now we look up to Donald Trump now.
Man.
Right? You got brothers wearing the MAGA hats.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you do.
Trying to keep up with the Joneses.
Right.
Like a few thousand.
Man, you see that?
You got Trump shoes.
Oh yes, he did come out with shoes, man.
That's Trump shoes.
Trump is monetizing the hell out of his presidency, man. He got that Trump coin.
You see, he just made his birthday a national holiday.
No,
That's all.
see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he just did that.
What?
Last
Birthday
night.
is
Last night.
He took away Juneteenth and
He did do that.
Black History Month. That shit gone.
He did.
And replaced it with,
He did take
his
that.
birthday.
And it's crazy because Jake really don't care, man.
Right.
Jake really just don't care.
That's so prideful.
It is, and a lot of Edomites, they do look at Trump as like a savior,
Yeah.
right? As a god. Even some Jakes look at him like that as well.
Dude call him the Great White Hope.
Yep.
That's all.
And the Most High gonna do what he gonna throw him down, man. That's like all of his predecessors, man. The same way he threw out Antiochus,
Right?
right? The same way he got up with Lysias, man.
Right.
And Demetrius, man. The Most High gonna smite damn Donald Trump, man.
Baba Kasha.
Nebuchadnezzar.
Being prideful.
Yeah.
Saying he is God.
Yeah.
Pharaoh.
Yep. Pharaoh.
Settle down. What how'd you get? Oh yeah. Yeah, read that 1 Corinthians 7.
1 Corinthians chapter 7 and verse 1.
Oh.
Now, concerning the things whereof you wrote unto me, it is good for a man not to touch a woman, nevertheless to avoid fornication.
How you doing, brother? Brother, you got 2 minutes for the Lord real quick, man? It might be second.
The book of 2 Corinthians chapter 7 and verse number 1. Having therefore these promises, dearly beloved, let us cleanse ourselves.
See that? Let us cleanse ourselves because we got all these promises, right? That the Most High is going to return and restore us, return us to our land, give us all these blessings. We're never going to cry no more sorrow, no more pain, no more death, man. All these promises. Why wouldn't we want to clean ourselves, man? Aren't you tired of stressing, being oppressed and vexed, dealing with anxiety and all these different demons, right? Always having to, man, look, I know a certain individual, she can't get to work because she's so scared of getting pulled over by the boys. Her down, she got to pay $850 just to get some tags, right? You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's just the plight of our people, man. Right? That was me. You know what I'm saying? Captivity. The brother say he got to pay 4 racks for his tags. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Right? But that's the plight of our people. The nations, they're not worried about that. No, they got that in the bag. Yep. Right? See, we really gotta figure out how we gonna make it another day in this wicked land. Right. But according to the promises of the Most High God, soon we're not gonna have to worry about that no more, man. Right. As long as we clean ourselves. Right. Keep reading on that.
God. Let us cleanse ourselves from all filthiness of the flesh.
And how do we do that? By getting away from the heathen.
Right.
Coming out of the lifestyle of the nations. Right. And coming back to the Most High God and His laws, man. Read on.
And spirit, perfecting holiness and the fear of Yahweh. Receive us. We have wronged no man. We have corrupted no man. We have defrauded no man.
And that's what we got to do. We got to go on and perfect holiness, man. By Hashem Yahweh Shai, perfecting ourselves in the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
And the only way that we do that is by examining ourselves, keeping these commandments, and having the true faith of who the world calls Christ, real name Yahweh Shai. Right? But let me get that First Maccabees chapter 5 and 1.
The book of First Maccabees chapter 5 and verse 1. Now, when the nations round about heard that the altar was built and the sanctuary renewed as before,
right?
It displeased them.
It did what?
It displeased them.
See, they hate to see us come out here and build up the altar again, man.
Right.
To renew the sanctuary, to keep the feast of dedication how it's supposed to, man. They love when they see you going to Walmart and buy up all these damn Christmas gifts.
Right.
Making them more rich, man. Right? What they hate whenever we keep the Most High's laws, man. Right? Keep reading.
It displeased them very much. Wherefore they thought to destroy the generation of Jacob that was among them. And thereupon they began to slay and destroy the people.
And that's what they're gonna do again, man. We see it coming. We see the persecution on the rise, man. Right? We see Esau getting ready to start killing off the saints, man. Right? To make war with the saints, man. But guess what? Hey, he said, there's a day of trouble at hand, but he shall be saved out of it. Right? So as long as we keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments, right, making our body a living sacrifice, the Most High said He's gonna protect us in that day.
That's right.
Right, Lord willing. Right, and if we gotta be martyred, man, we gonna go out screaming, "Kwam Yasharala,
Kwam Yasharala."
and we gonna spit in the heathen's face, man.
That's
Right.
straight up.
Right?
Straight up.
God.
You got a precept?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's the
come.
book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 2 and verse 27. Be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful,
Right.
but thou shalt be merry and have abundance. The heathen shall envy thee, but they shall be able to do nothing against thee.
that?
Saith Yahweh.
And that's perfect right there, man. Yes, sir. They can't say nothing against us, so they gotta take up arms, man. Right? And they claim that we're the aggressors. Well, all we do is read the Bible. But they're so mad and they're so moved at us rebuilding our nation that they got no choice but to try to tear it down, man. Why? Because they see that us doing this is actually building our people up and it's tearing their people down, man.
Right.
Right? It's tearing them down. And that's why it says, hey, woe to the inhabitants of the earth, woe
Right.
to the sea. For you know, hey, Satan knows that he has but a short time.
Yep.
Right? The devil knows that his time is up.
Yep.
And it's our time to rise, it's our time to shine. But if you want to remain a Negro in the land of your captivity,
Right.
you're gonna get your just reward, man.
Just
You're
reward.
gonna get the reward of a Negro here in America.
That's right.
Right? How you doing, brother?
Pretty good.
Y'all doing okay? Y'all got 2 minutes for God real quick?
2 minutes, brother. 2 minutes.
I know y'all got 2 minutes for
Oh, God, learn something new, brother.
Just 2 minutes for the Lord. Hey, this gonna be the best 2 minutes of your life, I promise you.
Yeah, like
Right?
pressure.
Yeah, you see?
Okay, got two words.
Yeah.
The words of God.
The brothers, right? Let me get the book of Exodus, chapter 34 and 14, right? Let me get the book of Deuteronomy 4 and 24. That's the book of Exodus 34, 14.
This is the book of Exodus 34 and verse 14, and it reads, For thou shalt worship no other God,
Right?
For Yahweh, whose name is jealous.
Is what?
Is jealous.
See, the Most High God, His name is jealous, man. Right? We gotta start treating the Most High God with His respect. Our people too busy worshiping these other gods, man, and we're not taking into consideration that the Most High God, He's jealous of that. And just like a husband, he sees his wife out here, she not wearing no clothes. Right. She coming in late every night. Yeah. Right. She over here, you know, making passes at old dude, man. Yeah. This you old, man.
Good.
How you think the Most High feels when he see you over there wrapping the presents, man? Right. You got the milk and the cookies. Right. You decking the halls, man. You got the mistletoe. Right? You got the stockings on the damn chimney.
Acting like a whore.
Man, you acting like a host to the Most High, and he mad, right? He's very upset about it. Right. And it doesn't just go for so-called Christmas. It goes with anything that you put before the Most High God.
Right.
The Most High God not playing with you.
At all.
Read what you got, King.
God.
Let me get that. Wisdom song.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4 and verse 14.
No.
And
24.
God, slash it.
4:24.
God, 4 and 24. For the Lord thy God is a consuming fire.
What is God?
A consuming fire.
He's gonna burn a lot of people up in the day of judgment. Right. A lot of people are gonna have to taste of that fire because they do not want to be purified by the words of the Most High. Read on.
Even a jealous God.
See, God is jealous, man. Right. And he's so pissed off, he's so mad, and he's giving you chance after chance after chance. Matter of fact, hold that, give me Jeremiah 3 and 1. He's giving you all these opportunities, right, for you to come back and stop playing the harlot, stop being a thot. He's giving you, hey man, he see you on the streets, man. He's driving by, he see you on the street, and he pull up every time. And he's like, hey babe, you know, come on. And you just turn your head up, man. You might show him a cheek and then you walk off and you get another brother's car, man. Right? That's how wicked Israel is, man. That's how wicked we are as a nation. Yeah. Right? Going after other gods, walking in our own lust. Right. And the Most High God is pissed. Read that.
This is the book of Jeremiah 3 verse 1. They say if a man put away his way,
right,
and she go from him and become another man, shall he return unto her again?
Right.
Shall not the land be greatly polluted?
See, that would be a violation according to the law, man. Your wife, she step out on you, she lay with another man, right? That land greatly polluted. You can't even look at her the same, man.
Hell,
you can't believe it. Hey, man, look. Hey, some women, they lose their life behind that.
Yeah, facts.
Right? And the other brother,
and the man.
right?
Yeah.
Because what? A man's rage, you know, a man's jealousy is you can't quench it, man.
Right.
Right? But how the most
Stupid.
But thou hast played the harlot with many lovers. Yet return again unto me.
Do what?
Yet return
again unto me.
He said, you have played the harlot with many lovers, not just one, man.
Right.
Not just a few. He said many. You a hoe.
Yeah, you're right.
You a 304, man. Out here, man. He said, look, just come on.
station, man.
He said, I love you so much. Just come on, man. Because it hurts him. It's breaking the Most High seeing us play the harlot. Every time you celebrate Christmas, it's breaking the Most High down. Man. He hates it. And eventually, man, this is going to overtake and consume him because he is a consuming fire.
That's
man.
right.
And if you want to keep on committing spiritual fornication, worshiping these other guys, doing your own thing, thinking that you can just worship the Most High however you see fit, you're going to die.
Right.
You're going to burn up.
Right.
Go ahead.
Yet return to me again, said the Lord. That's exactly.
Okay, come. Read that.
God.
What you can do.
Deuteronomy 4:25.
There you go.
When thou shalt be, it's like verse 24. For the Lord thy God is a consuming fire, even a jealous God. When thou shalt beget children, and children's children, ye shall have remain long in the land, and shall corrupt yourselves and make a graven image.
Let me get Deuteronomy 29 to 19, right? And that's what we've done, man. Now, our wickedness has been passed down to our children. Right. Now our children, they get on TV and, you know, they see all the Christmas stuff and they get happy, man. They get happy thinking about all the gifts that they're about to give because they have not been taught in the way of righteousness. You haven't taught them about the mighty acts of our fathers in the days that the Most High has given us to celebrate, right? To give gifts to one another, to be merry with one another, man. Right? It's not wrong to be merry-hearted. That's in the Bible. But Merry Christmas, that's wicked as hell, man. Now, hey, when you break down the etymology of the word Christmas, it means kill Christ, right? And that's what they try to do, right? With these different religions, man. With these different man-made traditions and customs, right? You got something? Go ahead, King.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 78, and verse number 5.
Bring it up.
And it reads, for he established a testimony in Jacob,
right,
and appointed a law in Israel, which he commanded our fathers, that they should make them known to their children.
To their who?
To their children.
And why are we not teaching our children about these things no more, man? It's because we are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Right. But it's not as if there's not knowledge out here, man. The knowledge is at an all-time high. Right. Again, Daniel 12:4, knowledge shall be increased. The information is out there. It takes a 2-second Google search, man. Christmas origin. You're gonna see it's pagan, right? Look up the birthday of Tammuz, right? It's gonna tell you December 25th, right? In commemoration of the sun god, right? And Nimrod, right? It has nothing to do with Jesus Christ at all, right? But again, they're gonna walk after their own heart's lust and desires. And they're gonna reject knowledge. It's not as if there's a lack of knowledge, it's they have rejected knowledge, man. That's why our people are destroyed. Go ahead.
Reading on. They should make them known to their children, that the generations to come might know them. Even the children which should be born, who shall arise and declare them to their children, that they might set their hope in Yahweh and not forget the works of Yahweh.
And that's how we're going to get out of this captivity, according to Deuteronomy 30, is by teaching these laws and commandments to our children. Right, go ahead.
But keep his commandments.
Exactly. So if we want to get out of captivity, right, all we got to do is apply these commandments, teach them to our young ones, and eventually it's going to become that generation which obtains the salvation. And that's how you know we close.
Off.
Hey, at the Feast of Dedication, all throughout the four corners of Babylon, all throughout the earth, man, you see brothers and sisters getting together, the little ones running, they got the fringes hanging down, man. Right, you know, hey, we got the candles lit, right? We keep commandments and righteousness. Right, let's see if the sisters will take heed for a third time.
Right.
Is it your time now, sister? You got time right now?
Oh, so I can say the same thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right? Read what you got. Yeah.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 29 and verse 19. And it come to pass, when he heareth the words of his curse, it's like that he blesseth himself in his heart, saying, I shall have peace.
Hey, see, that's what our people do. Matter of fact, I want you to start at 18, Baba Kashab.
Verse 18. Lest there should be any among your men, or women, or family, or tribe, whose heart turneth away this day from the Lord our God, to go and serve the gods of these nations.
Right.
Lest there should be among you a root that beareth gall and wormwood. And it come to pass, when he heareth the words of this curse, that he bless himself in his heart, saying, I shall have peace, though I walk in the imagination of mine heart, to add drunkenness to thirst.
Right. Drunkenness to thirst, man.
Right.
So now our people are blessing themselves in their heart, saying, look, I'm gonna have peace. I'm gonna do what I want to do. I don't got time. No, I'm good. Right? It's cool. I don't believe what y'all believe.
Right.
Okay, you're blessing yourself in your heart, knowing that whatever you're doing is not right according to what's in this Bible. Man. Right. Right. Knowing God, that they don't fear His judgment
At all.
And see, this is the thing. If you claim to be a Christian, you gotta believe in the judgment day, man.
Right.
Right? How y'all doing, family? Y'all got 2 minutes for the Lord? 2 minutes for God, real quick. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Again, if you believe in Christ, you gotta believe in judgment day, where all of your actions and all of your works are going to be brought forth against you, man.
Right.
Right? And if you actually believe, then you would be doing everything in your power, everything in your might to get ready for that day.
Right.
But instead, people just doing what they want to do. Right? And that is a direct result of Christianity. That's why we so vehemently fight against that, man. It's one of the main strongholds that is holding our people back, keeping our people down and trodden underfoot. Read on.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14 and verse number 12 in the read. For the devising of idols was the beginning of spiritual fornication.
Right. These idols is what's causing us to cheat on the Most High God.
Right.
Your different holidays. Anything that is against the Bible is an idol, man.
Right.
Read on.
And the invention of them, the corruption of life.
Right. We got to get out of idolatry.
Right.
Go back to that 1 Corinthians 10 and 21 and read through 22. Right. We got to get out of idolatry. Come on, read that.
Hop it down to verse 26. Disquieting of good men, forgetfulness of good turns, defiling of souls, changing of kind.
Wait, doing what?
Changing of kind.
See, your Christianity has you thinking it's okay to change your kind.
Madness!
You go from a man to a little boy,
Oh!
a woman to a grown man.
Right.
Crazy!
Right. That's
You
crazy.
can be a T-Rex, man.
Yeah.
Right? You can be anything you want to do with these different philosophies, man. The water king. Read on.
Disorder in marriages. Adultery.
Hold on. Wait. Read that. Disorder in what?
Disorder in marriages.
Hey, if y'all didn't know, Christianity has the highest divorce rate, man,
Yeah.
in the world.
Right.
It's because there's no order, man. You got the woman in there and she telling you what to do, man.
Right.
She wear the pants of Christianity, man.
Right.
Read on.
Disorder in marriages. Adultery and shameless uncleanness.
Oh my God, man. All those things are a product of religion. It's a product of you not wanting to serve the Most High God. Right?
Yeah.
And that's why we out here, man, as the servants and messengers of the Most High, is to tell our people, stop celebrating madness, man. How you doing, sister? What's your ethnicity? Y'all look like y'all from Asia.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Right? But nevertheless, we're out here to feed the lost sheep of the house of Israel. To bring y'all back into the fold, right, and to set light in the midst of darkness. So let me get 1 Corinthians 15 and 57, I'm going to close out.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 15 and verse number 57. But thanks be to Yahweh, which giveth us the victory through our Lord Yahweh Shah Mashiach. Therefore, my beloved brother, be steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord. For as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in Yahweh.
That all praise on the good shit. How about Shemi Al-Shah? Kwame Yasrala.
Kwame Yasrala.
Next mic, please.
All praise to the Most High.